Hey everyone, Jason Kreitzer, Signature Realty and Loans. I hope you're having a good day. I wanted to come on here and be one of the first people to say congratulations for officially opening Escrow. Yay! I'm sure it was a battle for us to get here to this point. We probably viewed many homes together. We maybe wrote a few different offers on a few different properties. But today, if you're receiving this video, you are all the way in Escrow. Congratulations to you for that. So I wanted to kind of go over what our next couple days are going to look like for the transaction, and also what our next month together is going to look like. So the real estate purchase contract that we signed sets out tasks and time frames that need to be completed by both the sellers and buyers. So some of the seller tasks are going to be completing their initial disclosures, where they tell the buyers what is or is not working with the property and any type of improvements that they've done to the home since their time of ownership. On the buyer side, it's going to be our responsibility in order to complete any and all inspections that we want to do on the property. And also, it will be time for your loan officer to order appraisals, make sure we get loan approval, and make sure we're ready to go with the money for closing day. I am going to be sending you an email with the basic timelines of what your particular purchase contract has laid out for you of when things have to be completed. So I'll go over a few things here since we're together. In the very first 3 days, we just opened escrow, right? So the very first day is what I call the introduction day. There will be several different people introducing themselves to you today who are various players in the transaction that we have now begun and started. So you'll get an email from the escrow company introducing themselves. You'll get an email from my assistant introducing herself to you. You will get an email from the lender and their team introducing themselves to you. Everybody's saying congratulations, and I am this particular person for the transaction. So day one, there's not much for you to do other than sit back, let the emails come in where everybody's going to kind of introduce themselves to you. Okay? After that, our next official step is going to be putting in our earnest money deposit into escrow. So your purchase contract has an earnest money that we must put in. Sometimes it's as low as $1,000, sometimes it's as high as $20,000. My email to you will state how much we agreed to in our particular purchase contract, so that way you'll know the correct amount to send. Where you will be sending your funds is to a secured escrow account. And so the escrow company, whoever was selected in the purchase contract, is going to be reaching out to you within either today or tomorrow to let you know where those funds need to be sent to. The escrow company will send you wire instructions directly to your email through a secured site of some sort. So sometimes you have to log in. Sometimes they send you the wire instructions via PDF, and we need to call and verify. There is a lot of mortgage fraud and or wire fraud that happens in our real estate world, and so it's important once you get those escrow wire instructions that you reach out to the escrow company and verify that the checking number, routing number, and bank name are all correct from what you received on the piece of paper that they sent you. Most of the time they are going to be correct, but again, with just how much fraud happens in the world today, we really want to make sure that everything is up to stuff, with where we're sending thousands of dollars to. First day, everybody introduces themselves to you. The next step is putting that earnest money deposit into the escrow account, and then we are ready to begin our inspections. So most likely I've already reached out to you and given you a few different dates or options of when you would like to do your home inspection. So I, of course, have a home inspector or several home inspectors that I would recommend depending on the property, the location of the property, the price point that we need to stay in, other various factors like that. But I also want to say that you, of course, are always allowed to choose your own inspector at any time. I give a recommendation. I'm not tied to any particular person. I do like to recommend high quality people that are going to help assist in what is a very important transaction in your life. But also, if you've done this before and you have a favorite inspector that you love, or you have a recommendation from a friend or family member that you would prefer to go with, I want you to know that you, as the buyer, are the decision maker, and you will always have the final say of who you would like to have your inspection be. So just keep an eye on that email that I send you for the date and time of our potential home inspection, because again, we've already probably been texting and emailing each other about what is a good date and time for us to meet there. And that will kind of begin our next step from there. Your loan officer will be sending you what's called your initial disclosures. So your initial disclosures are your what your locked interest rate is, how much your monthly payment's going to be, what the projected closing costs are going to be, and your total cash to close, including your down payment, closing cost, everything put into one. So most loan officers and loan companies have to provide this information to you within the first 3 days of escrow, because they want you to have the numbers up front very early on so you're not surprised by anything as the transaction happens. If you have questions about any of these different parts that we're talking about, the deposits, the inspections, the loan estimates, please reach out to me or your loan officer. That's what we're here for. We're here to help answer questions, here to help guide, and ultimately make this a really fun and smooth transaction for you, because I know it can be a little scary, especially if it's your first time. So there will be other videos coming breaking down the individual different parts of our transaction that happen. I just wanted to come on here and give you a quick rundown of what to expect in these next couple days. If you have any questions, if you need anything at all, text me, call me. That's what I'm here for. Have a great day. Bye.